This jacket was a big win for us against the Devils when I got my 30th. So this win, regardless of the 2 goals, this win is a huge win for our hockey club and our organization. I think it's been since 1992 since the Bruins have made the 3rd round here. So the last 3 years we've been looking for this 8th win in the playoffs to get into the 3rd round, and we're happy that we were able to get the job done tonight.
Lucic, James Murphy, ESPN Boston. During the stretch when you weren't scoring, how important was it for your teammates to keep supporting? Because they kept saying, he's coming around, he's coming around. What did that feel like?
That's great. My teammates, especially my line mates with Recchi and Horn, where we've been able to create so much chemistry throughout the year. They always have my back, and even for them, times were tough this year, and I had to lift them up and just tell them to relax, and that was the same sort of thing. They had my back, and they just told me it's going to come, and just keep sticking with it. And I tried my hardest not to get frustrated. There was a time there when I was really frustrated, but right now, obviously, it feels good to step up and help the team win a big game. And moving forward, you want to keep pushing for more.
Luke, Zdeno from the Providence Journal. Can you describe the range of emotions you felt when you banged that first puck in past the box?
Yeah, it was great, especially it was our first 5-on-4 goal in the playoffs here. So it was nice that the power play was able to score a goal for us there, and right there it was a great feeling once I scored that goal, just to get the monkey off the back and get that lead. But for us, I think that's where we've been so good these last 9 games after losing 2 to Montreal. We always had a good start, and we were able to establish that lead again.
It's something that just poured out of you when you realized you scored.
Yeah, it's obviously exciting. It's second round of the playoffs with a chance to close them out. So obviously, like I said, it's a monkey off my back for me, and also it's it was a goal to come one step closer to moving to that next round.
It's a big relief, I think, for all of us. We've put a lot of work in this year and been through a lot. A lot of guys have been through a lot in the last couple of years together, and to finally get over the hump and get to that next level, it's a great feeling for all of us. But we're excited, but at the same time, still some work to do, and we'll enjoy the next couple of days, and then we'll get ready for the next series.
Rex, James Murphy, ESPN Boston.com. You just talked about the game Lucic had, and a lot of what he said was he really thanked his teammates for sort of supporting through the drought there and just getting through. He was frustrated. Just talk about how guys step behind other guys and he's helping out.
Well, that's what good teams do. He's a good player for us. He's a big physical presence, and the puck wasn't going in that for him. But he started to show signs of really starting to get his legs under him again, and we got score for a while. They kind of get tight. He's still a young kid, and hopefully now he's finally really a good time to start getting hot. So but he's been a great teammate to everybody else all year. But when guys are struggling or if they're fighting to score goals, that's what good teams do, is find ways to help them and take that pressure off.
Talked about heading into that third 1-1 time.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that the guys really have confidence in. They know that in the third period we've been a pretty strong team this year. So going into the third, we're a confident group, and we believe in our ability to win hockey games, and certainly that's played a big role here in the playoffs, knowing that we can do that.
Claude, back over here. How is Patrice Bergeron?
I don't know. I have no update for you guys right now, and so basically I can't give you anything more than that.
Adam Scheinman, WBRU, coaches back-to-back games with the power play goal, your first 5-on-4. Do you feel like the unit's coming together? Do you feel like you have momentum?
Yeah, I think our power play, although like I said, we scored a couple of goals, but it's been pretty good overall. I thought in the second period we had one there that we didn't do a very good job with our entries, and consequently we didn't get much of a power play out of it. But once we got control in the offensive zone, I thought we've been doing a better job of moving the puck and then creating some scoring chances. So hopefully that's something that keeps getting better, because we all know we're going to need it.
You have to help out, and you can't just rely on the forwards to do the job. And it was actually nice to see the contribution from different guys, and guys who are not maybe known as playmakers or guys who are putting up a lot of points on the board. You see Dennis really stepping up and joining the Recchi's, going in the offense and making really nice plays and setting up guys from behind the net. Johnny Wojciech, scoring a few goals. It's a big contribution. You need that in the playoffs. Everybody really, has to step up and bring everything to the table. And we had different guys at different games doing the job for us. So that's great.
One more here for Zdeno. Closing up the series in 4 games, obviously people are going to think back to last year and what happened. But throughout the room, how much of it was just the mindset that you guys have something bigger to focus on?
We just took one game at a time, and we were not. Last year was not even. Thoughts or talks. We were just seriously, we were just taking one game at a time, one period at a time, and trying to focus on our game and the job we had to do with it. And that's the best and healthy approach. I think if you start to looking way too ahead, then you might get too much ahead of us.